Before we delve into the specifics of the best and most challenging car shipping locations in the state, it's essential to understand a few key factors that influence car shipping logistics. Generally speaking, the most convenient and cost-effective car shipping locations tend to be the largest cities and those situated near major interstate highways. These areas are well served by numerous trucking routes, which means that vehicles can be transported more quickly and at a lower cost. In contrast, the most challenging car shipping locations are often remote towns and smaller cities. These are typically located more than 50 miles away from major cities or interstate highways, making them less accessible. Shipping a car to or from these remote locations often requires additional time and financial resources due to the increased distance and logistical complexity. With these general guidelines in mind, let's take a closer look at the best and most challenging car shipping locations in the state of Kentucky. We'll start by exploring the most favorable locations for car shipping. The city of Louisville, which is the largest city in Kentucky, stands out as one of the best locations for car shipping. Louisville's large population creates a high demand for vehicle transport services, making it a central hub for car carriers. Additionally, Louisville is strategically located at the intersection of two major trucking corridors: Interstate 65, I-65, and Interstate 64, I-64. These highways are heavily trafficked routes that facilitate efficient and timely car transport. I-65 runs north-south through the state, connecting Louisville to other major cities such as Indianapolis and Nashville. I-64, on the other hand, runs east-west, linking Louisville to cities like St. Louis and Richmond. The convergence of these two interstates in Louisville makes it an ideal location for car shipping, as it offers multiple route options for carriers. Next on the list of the best car shipping locations in Kentucky is the city of Lexington. Lexington, along with its metropolitan area, is also a prime location for car shipping. Similar to Louisville, Lexington is well served by major interstate highways. Interstate 64, I-64, passes through Lexington, providing an east-west route across the state. Additionally, Interstate 75, I-75, runs north-south, connecting Lexington to cities like Cincinnati and Atlanta. These highways are popular trucking corridors that ensure efficient and reliable car transport services. The presence of these interstates, combined with Lexington's substantial population, makes it a favorable location for shipping vehicles. Rounding out the list of the best car shipping locations in Kentucky are the cities of Bowling Green and Franklin. These cities are strategically located along Interstate 65, I-65, which is a significant north-south trucking route. I-65 extends from the Great Lakes region in the north down to the Gulf of Mexico in the south, passing through major cities such as Chicago, Indianapolis, Louisville, and Nashville. The proximity of Bowling Green and Franklin to Nashville, a major car shipping hub, further enhances their attractiveness as car shipping locations. Being situated close to Nashville means that car carriers frequently travel through these areas, making it easier and more cost-effective to ship vehicles to or from Bowling Green and Franklin. Now, let's shift our focus to the more challenging car shipping locations in Kentucky. These areas typically include regions in the eastern and southeastern parts of the state, where the landscape is dominated by mountains and forests. This region includes the Daniel Boone National Forest, which covers a vast expanse of rugged terrain. The presence of dense forests and mountainous terrain makes these areas difficult to access for car carriers. Additionally, these regions are characterized by sparsely populated towns with limited infrastructure and no interstate highways. The lack of major roads and low population density means that car carriers do not frequently travel to these areas, making it more challenging to arrange car transport services. Specifically, the southeastern part of Kentucky, with its extensive green landscapes and remote locations, presents significant logistical challenges. Carriers typically avoid these areas because they are not on regular trucking routes. The Daniel Boone National Forest, with its vast stretches of protected land, adds another layer of complexity. Carriers must navigate through or around these natural obstacles, which can increase travel time and costs. Consequently, shipping a car to or from these remote areas often requires additional time and financial incentives to attract car carriers willing to make the trip. In conclusion, understanding the best and most challenging car shipping locations in Kentucky can help you plan your vehicle transport more effectively. For the most efficient and cost-effective car shipping services, it's advisable to ship to or from larger cities and locations near major interstates. However, if you need to ship a vehicle to or from more remote areas, be prepared for potentially higher costs and longer transport times. To get an accurate estimate of the cost to ship a car to or from Kentucky, visit our website at www.routerunnersautotransport.com for an instant quote.